name's Haro Cat and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Sentimental Trickster Soichiro's route. Previously, after the little panic attack, we read all of the diary and came back to the house, and Mom was there, and then Haru runs away from Mom and everybody and just avoids everyone, and then Mom is just waiting on the porch. Because that's what moms do. And then they had a touching moment, and now she's gonna go home, and it's all good now. And yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. Let us continue. She starts walking away. Mom. Yes? I love you too. I know. She waves to me and walks away. I stand here for a while longer, inhaling the cold night air. I have the greatest mom. I should never forget that. I didn't feel like going in yet, so I sit on the stairs. I close my eyes and listen to the crickets chirping. After a while, I hear the front door creak behind me, but I don't turn around. Someone sits right next to me. If you think I'm going to talk just because you're not, think again. I'm not falling for the oldest trick in the book. Soichiro chuckles. Okay, fine. Me and my mom, we made up. It's all good now. Satisfied? Well, it's called the oldest trick in the book for a reason. It works. Yeah. And I'm glad you talked. You looked like you both needed it. Yeah. She told me everything was going to be alright. Well, I was taught that parents know best. She told me you care about me. I mean, as a friend. We're friends, right? I glance at Soichiro. He looking at me with the same odd expression I've seen a couple of times before. He's very still. I consider myself very lucky to have friends like you. Like a friend like you, Haru. Really? You don't think I'm too young? Can you see me as someone equal to you? Someone you can trust? It's the other way around, Haru. To tell you the truth, I'm still surprised. I don't understand why you want to spend time with me. I'm just a boring old man. I have nothing to offer. That's not true. Today I went out with a bunch of guys my age. I couldn't get into it. All I could think about was doing stuff with you instead. It makes me happy to hear it. Good. I smile at him. He blinks and looks away, then he clears his throat. But I wouldn't want to isolate you just because I'm stuck at home. Doesn't mean you have to be. Don't you think it's my choice to make? I suppose it is. You're right, Haru. I have a question. Of course. What's on your mind? What do you think about people who are different? Different how? For example, they don't like the usual things. Let's be less vague, Haru. Too vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, they eat fish with ice cream. It's nothing like your situation, Haru, but okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has a right to eat whatever they like. As long as it's not humans, because it's not legal. But what if it's not only food? I mean, what if they also like different people? What kind of people? Guys, if that person is a guy who likes guys, I stare at my feet. Now that I've spoken the words, I'm afraid to look at him. We sit in complete silence for what seems like an eternity. Well, then my answer stays the same. Everyone has the right to like whoever they like. I turn my head towards him. He meets my eyes and smiles. His usual kind smile. You really think so? Yes, I do. I'm glad. Is there something I need to... Oh, there's something I need to tell you as well, Haru. No way. Don't reject me right away after you told me it was okay to like guys. Let me enjoy it for a moment longer. We, had a similar conversation before. Oh. So that's what we talked about when we were kids. Say what now? Wait, did I sleep talk to you and make a fool of myself? No, it was a long time ago when you and your mom visited me. But I must have been 6 or 7 back then. Remember, Haru, you said you liked boys since you were 6. You were, quite young, yes. I don't remember. What did I say? Do we get to see little Haru? Hi, Haru. Hello. Can I get you anything? I have cookies. I baked them myself. They're, not very good, but they're edible. I'm fine, thank you. I like your house. Oh, thank you. Do you live here alone? No, I, live here with my wife. Where is she? She's resting in her room. She's not feeling very well. I see. I wish I could meet her. Me too. Maybe next time, okay? Okay. So, how's school? Are you enjoying yourself? You mom? Your 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 mom tells me you have many friends. School's fine. Oh, I see. I'm glad then. What's your favorite subject? History, because I get to sit with... Never mind. It's okay. You don't have to tell me. I'll go back. Use the wrong voice. I'll go back to your mom now. It was nice talking to you, Haru. Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Mister? Yes? You have so many books. You're smart, right? I like to think so. Can I ask you something? Of course, Haru. I'll be happy to listen to you. Can boys like other boys? Sure they can. Don't you have friends who are boys too? Yeah, but they don't hold hands. Only girls and boys hold hands and kiss. I like history because I get to sit with Hayato. I like him. I think I want to hold his hand. Am I weird? No, absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with you. Really? Yes. Why do I like boy? Why do I like a boy then? I should like girls. It, is nothing to worry about. It's probably just a phase. Soichiro! No! I mean, it's true, it can happen, but it's not really. Because, to be fair, like kids that age, not all of them are developed in their brain enough to really have things like in their head. But just to say it's just a phase. Never. It's not like a food thing. It's not like he only wants to eat bread. And you're like, it's just a phase. Once he gets scurvy, he'll go out of it. Oh no. Okay. It's probably just a phase. I'm sure you'll grow out of it. Oh, that's good. I don't want to be different. Have you talked to your mom about it? No way. It's embarrassing. You can't tell her. Promise? Okay, I promise I won't. So, it's going to be okay. It'll go away. Yes, I am sure it will. It just gets worse. But if it doesn't, you have to talk to your mom, okay? I'll try. Thanks, mister. I'm ready to eat those cookies now. He could say, he should have at least said that it was okay if it didn't go away. Not, if it doesn't, go talk to your mom. But, you know, hindsight's 2020. When Soichiro finishes, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't see little 6-year-old Haru. I was really looking forward to that. When Soichiro finishes, I just stare at him. Okay, you need to tell me something. Of course. Did I get sick from eating those cookies? He blinks, then bursts out laughing. His body sags a little, his muscles relaxing. I'm no match for you, Haru. So you knew about me? No, I didn't. I remembered our conversation, but I didn't know if you still felt that way. And you never wanted to make sure? I did. I was always wondering, but to be honest, I felt ashamed. Why? Back then, I should have given you a better answer. Okay, he acknowledges it. This is good. What right did I have to downplay your feelings, to say that it was just a phase that would go away? His smile turns bitter, and he closes his eyes. I'm so sorry, Haru. I hope you can forgive me. There's nothing to forgive. You told me there was nothing wrong with me. You accepted me back then. And right now, I couldn't ask for more. That's true, he didn't say there was something wrong. I guess he had that going for him in that conversation. I give him a big grin and stares at me. And he stares at me. For a moment, he looks like he's might tear up. He clears his throat. I thank you. Hearing that makes me very happy. Good. But man, was I stressed out. Coming out to Mom is one thing. She knew anyway, but you? I didn't know what you'd say. I'm glad it's over. Why did you want to tell me? 'Cause we're friends. You're my best friend. You have been for some time. You're my best friend too, Haru. Really? Of course. The time we spend together is very precious to me. And, it's not going to change because of what I told you, right? Of course not. You are you. No matter what happens, I'll always see you. Good. Because this is me, and I'm probably not going to change anytime soon. We sit here, side by side. It's probably much colder now, but I don't feel it. My heart is still racing, and my hands are hot. So when are we going to tell him about the diary? Soichiro accepts me for who I am. For the first time in my life, I was told that it was okay to be different. It's okay to be me. My vision blurs. I stare at my hands, trying not to blink. Maybe if I do hit long enough, I'll be able to hold back the tears. Although I'm sure he won't mind if I try. It's the first time he's mentioned his wife, but I don't want to ask about her right now. I know I'm being selfish, but I don't want to destroy this moment. It might be our last one together. When I finally return the diary, I don't know what's going to happen. When I wake up, my mind is pleasantly blank. It takes a while to recall everything that happened. Today, as soon as I get home, I'm giving the diary back. Whether he reads it or not, Soichiro deserves to know it exists. And if it destroys our friendship, I've got only myself to blame. I shouldn't have kept it for us so long. I shouldn't have read it. Although, after yesterday, I'm starting to hope that maybe Soichiro will forgive me. He said I was his best friend, even accepted me being gay, so I hope our relationship will survive this. Rika moving in, on the other hand, she insisted the guys and I move out, but Soichiro didn't agree to that. And he did promise me I could stay here for as long as I wanted. I'll try to trust those words. I sigh and I roll over. The more I think about all this, the more stressed out I get. I have to stop. Maybe it's time to use my ultimate stress relief technique. I haven't done it in a while. What is your ultimate stress relief technique? That's what I thought it was. I closed my eyes and slid my hand down my boxers. Why? Then I spent a couple of minutes trying to get into the mood. It's no use. Every time I picture Soichiro, I see him with his mouth on Reiko's. I lift the hem of my boxers and look at my dick. At this rate, raising the dead might be easier. May as well go to class. Glad you came to that conclusion, Haru. I change my clothes and go get some breakfast. As usual, Soichiro's there. Only this time, I'm not sure how to grade him. Hi. Is he ignoring me? No way. He probably didn't hear what I said. I get a bit closer. He's buttering a slice of toast. Or rather, he would be if his hand wasn't frozen in place. He's frowning, his eyes distant and unblinking. I wave a hand in front of him. Soichiro, is everything alright? He blinks, then turns his head towards me. He gives me a wide-eyed stare. Haru, hello. I was thinking about something. Sorry. It's alright, I just came in. Is it okay if I, ride with you to the university? No, absolutely not. Okay, no problem. I'll take the bus. No, I didn't mean... I'm sorry, Haru. My response, it wasn't... I mean, for you, I was just, practicing my assertiveness in my mind. Assertiveness? Is it because of what I said the other day that you're too kind for your own good? Yes, I thought I could start with imagining myself saying no to someone, and maybe saying it in my mind would make it easier to really say it when I needed to. I see. So, that's what it was. For a second, I was worried. You'll take me then? Of course I will. Oh, let me make you breakfast as an apology. You always make me breakfast. Ah, I suppose that's true. But, if there's something bothering you, you can tell me. Maybe I'll be able to help. Thank you, Haru. I really appreciate it. And I, will tell you, but for now I feel that this is something I have to do to overcome myself. I hope you'll understand. Sounds serious. But, yeah, I get it. Could it be about Reiko wanting us out? Is he preparing to refuse her? I hope he is. We don't talk much on our way to the university. The bulk of Soichiro's attention is still focused on what he was thinking about earlier. I don't want to distract him and cause an accident. Of course, he's not driving recklessly, he's too slow for that, but he usually double checks every green light and pedestrian crossing. Today, he's on autopilot. When we reach the university, he says goodbye and walks away without looking back. During my first class, I'm barely able to sit still. Feel all the built-up tension buzzing beneath my skin, ready to explode. Now I regret not trying harder to jerk off in the morning. If I don't do something to relieve it, I'll go crazy, and since I can't do what I usually do, the only thing left is... what? If I can't pop the tension away, I'll just make myself too exhausted to care about it. I take a deep breath and look around. I'm in luck. There's a group of students stretching nearby. At the university, there's no such thing as physical... Yeah, I was right. There's physical education. God forbid someone broke a finger or suffered any other injury that could potentially prevent them from becoming the next Van Gogh. If you really want to exercise, you have to assemble a group and find someone willing to look after you. Fortunately, there are still teachers eager to make sure no students kill themselves on school grounds, and there are plenty of breaks between classes. I approach the group and start stretching. Name: Haro Amari. Okay, you're going to be running today. Perfect. I notice a second group sitting a couple of meters away from us. And in the middle, Alpha Hipster, long time no see. As usual, he's wearing something that went out of style a million years ago, and the sunglasses do not help. Hey, it's been a while. When he sees me, he freezes, then he jumps to his feet and jabs a finger at me. Yep, me. I don't recommend running in those shoes. One of the hipsters clears his throat, and the alpha immediately shuts up. I don't care. I bet you're scheming something you'll be too scared to carry out anyway. Relax, I'm here to run. Unless you want to continue whatever we started a couple of weeks ago. He straightens up and puffs out his chest. He gives me a satisfied smirk. I glance at his group. It's much smaller than before, which does not surprise me. They are all pretend they're doing something too important to look up. We'll see what Alpha Hipster's plan is the next episode. Yeah. Hopefully it's nothing too nefarious. I am Taylor Pat. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.